Welcome everyone and thanks for joining us. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of what might seem like the most ordinary pocket change, the humble penny. But we're not looking at just any cents. Today, we're uncovering the secrets and staggering values behind 4 specific 1-cent coins that are hiding in plain sight. These aren't just copper-plated zinc, they're potential treasures, each with a unique story of minting errors, legendary varieties, and survival against all odds. From a ghostly gray cent missing its very skin to a coin where 2 tiny letters hold the key to a 4-figure prize, we're about to reveal how a little knowledge can turn your pocket change into a collector's dream. Let's get started. First up, the 1983 Lincoln cent, no mint mark. The 1983 Lincoln Memorial cent struck at the Philadelphia Mint, without a mint mark, stands as one of the most infamous and valuable modern American coins, a silent testament to a monumental minting error. Its allure for collectors lies not in age, but in a dramatic composition flaw that created a miniature of extraordinary worth. While millions of ordinary 1983 cents exist, a specific subset of these coins, distinguished by a missing copper plating layer, transcends its face value to command prices rivaling precious metals. This coin captivates specialists and error enthusiasts because it represents a tangible and severe breakdown in the mint's production process, offering a rare opportunity to own a significant mistake that slipped through rigorous quality control. The hunt for a genuine example, authenticated and graded, drives a vibrant segment of modern numismatics, fueled by stories of ordinary pocket change transforming into small fortunes. Historically, the 1983 cent arrived during a period of significant transition for the United States Mint. Following the 1982 composition change from 95% copper to a copper-plated zinc core, production processes were still being refined. The new planchets consisted of a zinc core, electroplated with a thin layer of pure copper. In 1983, a critical malfunction at the Philadelphia Mint resulted in a small number of zinc planchets bypassing the electroplating tanks entirely. These blank, unplated zinc discs were then fed into coinage presses and struck with the standard Lincoln Memorial dies. The resulting coins, therefore, lack the familiar copper color and are composed almost entirely of shiny, silver-gray zinc. This error was not a design variety, but a profound material error, directly linking the coin to a specific mechanical failure in a specific year at the nation's primary mint. Visually, a certified example of the 1983 copper-plated zinc error is striking in its departure from the norm. The obverse displays the standard Victor David Brenner portrait of Abraham Lincoln, and the reverse shows the Lincoln Memorial, but the coin's substance is utterly alien. It possesses a steely, pewter-like appearance, often with a slight bluish or gray tint. The surface is uniformly dull and matte, as the zinc lacks the luster and malleability of copper. Upon close inspection, the details of the design may appear slightly less sharp than on a properly plated coin, as the softer zinc does not take the strike as crisply. Edge examinations reveal the pure zinc core, lacking the copper, sandwich, seem visible on normal cents post-1982. This stark visual difference is its defining characteristic, making it instantly recognizable to a trained eye. The rarity of this error cannot be overstated. While exact numbers are unknown, experts estimate only a few dozen genuine specimens exist, with perhaps only 15 to 20 having been certified by top-tier grading services. Its scarcity is absolute, stemming from a fleeting production glitch. Condition is paramount, but in a unique way. Because zinc is highly reactive, these error coins are prone to spotting, oxidation, and environmental damage. An example graded MS-60, mint state, with heavy zinc spotting is far less desirable than one graded MS-63 red-brown, RB, or better, with the red-brown designation ironically indicating that some minute copper tone or environmental patina is present, often implying slightly better original preservation. The highest grade examples, showing minimal zinc deterioration, are the pinnacle of this variety. Market value for authenticated and graded specimens reflects their extreme rarity and collector demand. A mid-range example in a holder like PCGS or NGC, graded around MS63BN brown, can realistically command prices between $3,500 and $5,000. Exceptional examples that have resisted zinc corrosion and grade MS65 or higher, especially those with any original reddish tint, have shattered records. At major auctions, top-tier specimens have realized prices firmly between $15,000 and $25,000, far exceeding the user's specified range and underscoring its status as a king of modern-era coins. Its value is driven by its status as a cornerstone for modern-era collections and its compelling narrative of mint fallibility. For collectors pursuing this coin, vigilance and verification are the only paths. Never attempt to create a zinc cent by acid-treating a normal coin. The result is easily detected. Acquisition must come through the most reputable era coin dealers or major auction houses. The coin must be encapsulated by PCGS or NGC with a specific attribution like 1983 1C struck on a zinc planchet, missing copper plating. Storage is critical. Even in a holder, environmental humidity should be controlled to prevent further zinc oxidation. Building a relationship with specialists in modern eras is advisable, as these coins rarely appear on the open market and are often traded privately among advanced collectors. In conclusion, the 1983 no mintmark zinc planchet cent is a numismatic paradox, a mass-produced modern coin turned into a legendary rarity by a profound minting error. It embodies a specific moment of industrial fallibility in U.S. mint history. Its value lies in its stark physical difference, its extreme scarcity, and its powerful story. For the advanced collector, it represents one of the ultimate trophies in the realm of modern-era coinage, a piece that guarantees a premier position in any collection focused on 20th-century minting history, and assures ongoing appreciation due to its fixed population and enduring demand. The 1991 D. Lincoln cent, double die obverse. The 1991 D. Lincoln cent, minted in Denver, harbors a hidden and valuable secret known as the 1991 D. double die obverse, DDO, a coin that has ascended to elite status among modern variety collectors. Unlike its common siblings from the same year and mint, this specific variety exhibits pronounced doubling on Lincoln's portrait, a result of a misaligned die during the hubbing process. Its appeal is multifaceted, attracting those who appreciate the detective work of variety collecting. The visual drama of a clear error, and the potential for substantial value locked within a coin that still occasionally surfaces in circulation. This coin is highly sought after not merely for its rarity, but for the clarity of its doubling, making it one of the most dramatic and desirable double die varieties of the modern era. The early 1990s were a time of high production volumes at the Denver Mint, fulfilling the massive circulating needs of the economy. The creation of a double die is a pre-strike error, occurring when a working die is impressed multiple times by a hub with misalignment between impressions. For the 1991 D, this resulted in a distinctive, shelf-like doubling that is especially visible to the naked eye. No special commemorative intent surrounded its production. It was purely an accident of minting technology. However, its discovery by sharp-eyed collectors transformed it from a mere cent into a numismatic celebrity. It represents the enduring possibility of finding extraordinary value in the most ordinary places, a concept deeply embedded in American coin collecting lore. The unique feature of this coin is the spectacular doubling on the obverse. The most prominent areas to examine are the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." The doubling is strongest on these letters, giving them a bold, shadowed appearance. Lincoln's ear and the details of his hair and beard also show clear secondary images. This is not the faint, mechanical machine doubling seen on many coins, but true, classic double die doubling, with separation between the images. The reverse of the coin is perfectly normal, showing the standard Lincoln memorial design. In mint state condition, the coin's original luster allows the doubling to contrast beautifully against the background, creating a stunning visual effect that is the hallmark of a premium era. Rarity for the 1991 DDDO is significant but not microscopic. It is estimated that several thousand examples entered circulation before the error was detected and the die was pulled from production. Its rarity is thus a condition rarity, as most were spent, worn, and damaged. Finding one in truly uncirculated MS condition is the great challenge. A coin graded MS60 is scarce, but an example in MS65 red or MS66 red is exceptionally rare. The red designation from grading services indicates full, original copper color with no tunning, a state exceedingly difficult to preserve on a copper-plated zinc cent that saw any time in circulation or improper storage. Market value is intensely grade-sensitive. A lightly circulated but clearly doubled example might trade for a few $100s. However, in the coveted mint state grades, prices escalate dramatically. A specimen certified MS64 red by PCGS or NGC can command prices in the range of $2,000 to $3,000. A superb example graded MS66 red, with blazing full original mint luster and impeccable surfaces, can reach and exceed $6,000 at auction. The driving factors are the coin's iconic status among modern varieties, the visual appeal of the doubling, and the plummeting population of high-grade red specimens. It has shown consistent long-term appreciation as more collectors enter the modern variety market. Collecting tips for the 1991 DDDO start with education. Study high-resolution images of authenticated examples to understand the specific pattern and strength of the doubling. When examining a potential purchase, use a 5x to 10x loupe. Always insist on third-party certification from PCGS or NGC. The label will explicitly state double die obverse. The market is plagued with attempts to pass off machine-doubled coins as the valuable DDO. Acquire the coin from reputable variety specialists or at major coin auctions. If storing a raw coin before submission, use a non-PVC holder and a climate-controlled environment to preserve its delicate copper surfaces. In summary, the 1991 D double die obverse cent is a modern classic, a variety that proves dramatic errors persisted even in the high-tech late 20th century. It offers collectors a chance to own a piece with a compelling visual flaw, clear historical context, and significant financial upside. It bridges the gap between casual collecting and serious numismatic investment, appealing to anyone fascinated by the mistakes of the mint. As the premier double die of its decade, its place in the pantheon of great modern varieties is secure, ensuring its demand and value will endure for generations of collectors to come. The 1993 Lincoln Cent, no mint mark. The 1993 Lincoln Cent from the Philadelphia Mint, seemingly ordinary in its lack of a mint mark, is a coin defined by a profound and valuable condition rarity. Its significance lies not in a striking error or dramatic variety, but in the exceptional challenge of finding it preserved in pristine, gem-uncirculated condition, with its original copper-red color intact. For specialists in modern Lincoln cents, particularly those assembling red sets in high grades, the 1993 Philadelphia issue represents one of the toughest keys of the entire copper-plated zinc series. Its appeal is subtle yet powerful, targeting the connoisseur who understands that true rarity is often a product of preservation, not just mintage figures. The year 1993 fell within a period of enormous cent production, with billions struck across all mints to fuel commerce. The Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of these cents, but with a critical shift in distribution and quality control. A vast majority were struck for circulation, destined for banks and commerce, where they were immediately subjected to wear and environmental damage. Furthermore, the mint's focus on producing pristine business strike coins for collectors had diminished compared to earlier decades, with more attention placed on proof sets sold directly to the public. Consequently, while the mintage was high, the number of coins that escaped the brutal fate of circulation with their delicate copper surfaces unblemished was astonishingly low. This coin story is one of survival against the odds. Its features are the standard Victor David Brenner obverse and the Lincoln Memorial reverse. What makes it special is the surface quality when found in top condition. On a true gem example, the surfaces should be flawless, free of the ubiquitous bag marks, hairlines, and nicks common to coins struck for bulk circulation. The luster should be vibrant and satiny, flowing smoothly across the fields. Most importantly, the coin must retain its original copper color, designated as red, RD, by grading services. Given the reactive nature of the copper plating over a zinc core, maintaining this color for decades without any darkening or spotting is a minor miracle and the primary source of the coin's numismatic challenge and value. The rarity of the 1993 p-cent in gem condition is well documented in population reports from PCGS and NGC. While thousands have been graded in lower mint state grades, MS60 to MS63, the numbers plummet sharply for MS65 red and virtually collapse for MS66 red and above. For instance, there may be over 1,000 coins graded MS63 red, but only a few hundred in MS65 red, and fewer than 50 in the superlative MS67 red grade. This staggering attrition rate demonstrates that, while the coin was common in circulation, it is exceedingly rare in a state that meets the standards of today's discerning high-grade registry set collectors. Market value for this condition rarity is substantial. A nice uncirculated example, MS63 red, might sell for $10 to $20. However, the price curve turns exponential at the highest tiers. A certified MS65 red example consistently trades in the range of $1,200 to $1,800. An MS66 red, representing the pinnacle of preservation, can command prices between $4,000 and $6,000 in competitive auctions. The value is driven entirely by the concept of condition census. Collectors competing to complete top-tier sets will pay a premium for coins that are essentially unobtainable in higher grades. It is a coin whose worth is built on perfection. For collectors, the pursuit of a high-grade 1993 p-cent requires patience and a focus on quality. When evaluating a raw coin, examine it under strong, oblique light to detect even-minute abrasions on Lincoln's cheek and the flat fields. Look for any signs of tunning or spotting that would preclude a red designation. For any serious purchase, certification by PCGS or NGC is non-negotiable, as the grade and color designation are everything. These coins are best acquired through reputable dealers specializing in modern coinage or via major auction houses that can provide reliable grading reports and provenance. Proper storage in a climate-controlled environment is essential to prevent any future deterioration of the surface. In conclusion, the 1993 Philadelphia cent is a sleeper giant of modern numismatics. It teaches that rarity is not always about what was made, but about what survives. It represents the ultimate challenge for the Lincoln cent specialist, to find a coin from the age of billions that looks as if it left the mint yesterday. Its value is a direct tribute to the skill of the collector who recognizes quality and the patience to seek out a true gem. As a key date in the high-grade Lincoln Memorial series, its status and market value are firmly entrenched, promising lasting appeal and continued demand from purists who collect not for errors, but for perfection. The 1996 D. Lincoln cent, close AM variety. The 1996 D. Lincoln cent is home to a subtle yet fiercely collected variety known as the close AM. a coin whose value lies in a tiny, intentional design detail that was accidentally altered. This variety refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse of the coin, where they are nearly touching, unlike the wider spacing found on the standard wide AM coins of that year. This coin captivates variety hunters and Lincoln cent specialists because it represents a rare instance of a reverse design element from a different coin series, the Lincoln Memorial design used from 1959 to 2008, briefly reverting to a style characteristic of the later Lincoln bicentennial designs, 2009. Its discovery and subsequent popularity underscore the meticulous nature of modern numismatics. Historically, 1996 was a year of completely standard production for the Lincoln cent at the Denver Mint. No special commemorations were planned. The close AM variety originated from the use of a reverse die that was originally intended for the previous year's proof coins, which regularly featured the close AM design, or from a die that was mistakenly manufactured with the wrong hub. This incidental mix-up injected a proof coin characteristic into the regular business strike production run at Denver. While the total number struck is unknown, it is believed to be in the thousands, making it significantly scarcer than the standard 1996 D cents, but not excessively rare in circulated grades. Its historical significance is niche but important, marking a fascinating crossover in die production within the mint. The unique feature is exclusively on the reverse. On a standard 1996 D cent, the A and M in America are clearly separated. On the close AM variety, the right leg of the A and the left leg of the M are so close that they almost connect at the base. In some strikes, they may actually appear to touch. No other part of the coin's design is altered. Identifying this variety requires a sharp eye or magnification. In high grade, the importance shifts to the condition of the coin itself, as the variety is already confirmed. A gem uncirculated example with full, original mint red luster and the close AM feature is the ultimate target for collectors. Rarity for the 1996 D-Close AM is a story of two tiers. In circulated grades, VG to AU, the coin is scarce but findable with diligent searching of rolls or dealer inventories. However, in pristine mint state condition, especially with a red designation, it becomes dramatically rare. The vast majority of these coins entered circulation and were lost to wear and damage. Furthermore, the recognition of this variety grew slowly after its release, meaning many high-grade examples were likely spent before collectors knew to save them. Today, locating one grading MS65 red or higher is a notable challenge, with population reports showing only a handful of coins at the very top of the grading scale. Market value reflects this condition-based scarcity. A heavily circulated but identifiable example can be purchased for $20 to $50. An uncirculated coin grading MS63 red might bring $150 to $300. However, for the true gems, prices leap significantly. A superb gem graded MS66 red by PCGS or NGC can command prices in the range of $2,500 to $4,000. Exceptional examples that have reached MS67 red have sold for over $5,000. The value is driven by two converging factors: the popularity of the variety itself among Lincoln cent enthusiasts and the extreme difficulty of finding it in a state of preservation that satisfies high-end registry set competitors. Collecting this coin successfully demands a focused strategy. First, master the identification. Use a loop to compare the AM spacing with a known normal 1996 D cent. When buying, always opt for a coin certified and attributed as 1996 D1C close AM by PCGS or NGC. This guarantees both the variety and the grade. Given the premium for high-grade examples, purchasing raw coins with the hope of grading is risky unless you are highly experienced in grading copper coins. Build relationships with dealers who specialize in Lincoln cents or modern varieties. Attend coin shows where you can physically examine certified examples to understand the quality standards for each grade level. In conclusion, the 1996 D-Close AM cent is a champion of the detail-oriented collector. It proves that immense value can reside in a millimeter of design space. It is a coin that rewards knowledge and patience, offering a tangible link to a minute but fascinating minting anomaly. For the Lincoln cent specialist, it is a necessary and prestigious variety, a key that can make or break a top-tier collection. Its blend of accessible entry-level examples and elite high-grade rarities ensures it has broad appeal and a stable, appreciating market, solidifying its place as a modern classic in the ever-evolving story of American coinage. And that's our look at these 4 incredible pennies. Remember, what looks like ordinary change might just be an extraordinary find. So next time you get a handful of cents, take a closer look. You never know if you're holding a hidden fortune. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of hidden treasures. Happy hunting!